Good morning, guys. MWUSA Season 4, Episode 136. I am just heading out for the day. Got home pretty late, 4-ish, and was able to get a few hours of sleep, and now we are on our way to work on this rainy day. I don't know how long the rain is going to last, but I thought I heard it was going to be all day. So right now it is 67 degrees and the high today is 68, so we're pretty much there. Looks like it's going to rain until this afternoon, early afternoon. So we will be in the office some of that time, but yeah, 98% chance of rain until afternoon. So we will hit the casino one time during that rain period, and other than that we'll be working. The goal today, of course, is to make sure we're all caught up at the office. I do have some outside meetings and stuff going on right now, so I'll make sure that all that stuff is in order, and I need to finally book the hotel for our cruise. And then my wife had this fantastic idea, I don't know how much I like it, of we had decided that the kids weren't going to go on vacation with us anymore. So then she's like, well, aren't the kids going to go on vacation with us? I'm like, we've been talking about this for a long time, that if they don't improve, they're not going anywhere with us. Oh yeah, but it's like, if you don't hold them to it, how are they ever going to listen? So my youngest is going to go with us, and another one is going to go with us for sure, and they're bringing some of their cousins with us. So now we're going to end up with almost the same number of kids, but they're not even our kids. So we got to work this out, hopefully tonight. If that's all true, then everybody would want to bring someone with them, and then I'm going to need to rent a van while I'm there, because I'm going to have 20 people in the van. I'm going to have to get a bigger house and more food and all that stuff. So I don't know how much I like the idea, but we'll work that out tonight. But as for the cruise, I'll get that hotel this morning, and that'll be all wrapped up. We already have the flights. I think we're flying on one of the cheaper airlines, and we're getting there very inexpensively. So, and then of course the cruise is free. I'm just paying taxes and tips. So all that is cool. Yesterday was a decent day. Wish I wasn't as tired, but we've been sitting out in the sun for most of the day, and feeling tired already. And then I already had 3 sessions of blackjack and driven hundreds and hundreds of miles, so I really didn't want to take on another blackjack session. That might have been one of the first times that I ever said no to that. So anyway, right now heading to the office, and I'll be back to update you. Alright guys, I am back, and it is 10:30, just leaving the office. We're gonna head out to a casino and see if we can make a little bit of cash. Pretty much all caught up on my work stuff, so that's that's all good. One thing I was going to do, I was going to take a couple personal days in August, and I canceled those today since work is not approving trainings right now because of money, even though everything going on doesn't affect us at all. Everything going on in the economy doesn't affect us, but somehow there's no money again right when raises are coming. So because of that, there were 2 days I was taking off that I was going to travel. It was a Monday and a Tuesday in August, and I was going to go on a 2 or 3 day trip and try to make some money, but I canceled those. Instead, I'm moving those 2 days to August 6th and 7th, and then I'm taking another day off on August 8th, and those will be the days that I am going to be in Vegas. The Black Hat event is going to be the 7th and 8th, maybe the 9th as well, I don't know, but it doesn't matter anyway because we're not going. And so that trip will be all set, so I'll definitely be out there at that time. And I'm thinking to simplify a little bit this year. I'm thinking about playing just the win and the encore for blackjack, mainly double deck. And I'll need to bring a lot of money because it's minimum 100 or 200 depending on the time of day, sometimes 800, but hopefully play it at those off hours, and then just walk around to other casinos, mainly just playing slots and not so much for the blackjack. So I think by doing that, I'm going to save 1,000,000 steps, and I'll be more at ease, I think. There are places like Paris and Planet Hollywood that I do okay on slots, especially certain slots that other people don't want to play. And there are a few of those at the Wynn as well. But I think I'm better off playing double deck at the Wynn than walking around millions of steps. So that would be early August, like I said. So now the only thing I have to figure out is family trip, if we're going to do it, when it would be. I currently am taking time off for Thanksgiving and Christmas, and I'm probably going to take some of those days back if we're going to go on a trip, because frankly, I'm running out of days. I get like 2 or 3 weeks, 3 weeks I think, off a year, and I'm maxing it out, and I'm taking sick days, and I'm taking personal days, and all those different things. And I think I need to give myself some of those days back if we're going to do a family trip to Florida, or my son wants to go to Texas, so if we go to one of those, we'll hopefully talk about that stuff tonight and get it all settled, and then I'll ask for that time off tomorrow, and the hotel will be booked this afternoon when I get back to the office. So right now, all we got to worry about is getting to a casino, making a little bit of money, and I'll be back to update you and let you know what happened there. Alright guys, I am back, just heading back to the office right now, and yeah, it didn't go too well. I did get some food while I was there, but couldn't really find anything to play. Found an okay play, and I was there for about an hour. I played that one through, and unfortunately ended up losing $46 on that one, so minus 46 on that. And really not much else. A lot of boring time walking around looking for something to play, but unfortunately could not find anything good. So right now, heading back to the office, and we'll get some more work done, and then we'll try again this afternoon, hopefully with a little bit of better luck. I think it was like this last week as well, on probably Tuesday, I think. It was a really tough day as well. So hopefully things get better this afternoon, and I'll come back and update you. Alright guys, I am back. So I got a little issue here that developed. I was on my way back to the office and my phone rebooted. Yesterday or the day before, it was the day before, I had checked to see if there were any updates on Android. And there was. It didn't even tell me it was going to install. I just said check for updates, and it actually checked and installed an update. Well, on my way back to the office, it rebooted my system, and it said that my SD card was corrupt. So I'm thinking that this update corrupted it somehow, or maybe it can't read it because of the update or something like that. But that's where I put all my data for safekeeping, allegedly. So I have over 3,000 sound files on my phone that I can delete. I don't care about those because those are already uploaded. But I have about 10,000 pictures on that SD card, and I do periodically back it up to my home laptop or my home desktop. But I think I'm at least 3 months behind on that, so I'm going to lose out on a lot of information here. So hopefully not. And then also camera pictures of the family and events that we go to and birthdays and things like that. Anything that's happened in the last 3 to whatever 5 or 6 months is going to be missing as well. So Yeah, I don't know why that's happening, but so I am heading back to the casino now. The weather is bad. Car just spun out on the highway here in front of me, but I'm gonna go home. Whoa, it is very slippery for some reason. I don't know what's going on. Um, I'm gonna go home and try that SD card in my home system, and hopefully that works. And if it does, then I could buy a different SD card, put it into the Android, get it whatever file system it needs to be, back up to my system at home, and then copy whatever I want back onto my phone. So I have been recently talking about getting the same phone again, and then moving everything over to it. So yeah, here's another person spun out. I don't know if something got spilled on the highway or what, but it's extremely slippery. Even though it's raining, it's like unusually slippery on the highway. Like I'm doing 55 right now, and it's not raining that hard, and it's really hard to maintain a straight line. So I don't know what happened, but anyway, we are heading back to a casino, and then we're going to head home and hopefully figure this thing out with the SD card, because there's so much information that I hate to lose. And in the meantime, I'm going to be deleting a lot of these sound files that I don't need as well. So that's what's happening right now. You're all caught up, and I'll be back to update you. Alright guys, I got about 8 million things on my mind today. So just left this place and saw a friend in there and talked to him for a while and just discussed what's been going on and, you know, all that stuff. But I couldn't find very much. I found a couple small plays and played those through. I lost 20 on one, made a little bit on the other one, and really that was it. Did a lot of walking around. There's a play that's almost there. It's been there for about 2 or 3 days. It's $37.50 a spin. I think it's been there since Sunday, but it's not quite there, and it's too much of a risk to be taking. Your exposure is going to be between 7 and 10,000 on it, so it's not quite there. If it gets a little bit better, maybe tomorrow, maybe next Sunday, because I'm usually not at this place very often. So hopefully it gets in range and we go for it on that one. But overall, ended up ahead $68 for that stop. So not really any real money, but you know, it's, what are you gonna do? We're doing what we can. I'm gonna head toward home. I'm gonna work on this SD card, hopefully get that taken care of, work on some other stuff, bunch of paperwork to do. I was in touch with the lady about the retirement fund, moving that stuff over, and I'm going to have a meeting with her on Wednesday. Wednesday I'll be traveling. I'll have multiple meetings, and I have a meeting when I get home. So I'm going to leave at 6 a.m. I'm going to head back toward home in the afternoon. Then I have a 3 o'clock meeting I'll do while I'm driving. A 4 o'clock meeting I'll do in the car. I'll have to pull over for, and then a 6:30 p.m. meeting in person that I'll have to do, and then Thursday should be a lot easier, as will Friday. So yeah, it's going to be a busy week, and there's a lot of little things going on, issues with friends and family and things like that that I'm helping out with. So we're going to be taking care of those things, and we'll see what happens, man. What did I eat today? I ate that triple cheeseburger. It was okay. You know, I'm getting kind of sick of that stuff. I wish I had something that I could buy at a casino or get it at a casino for free. That was a little bit better, but you know, if you want free, that's what's available, and low carb. So I give that a 9 on a scale of 2 through ace. And what did I tip today? Yeah, I don't think I tipped anything today. So tipped $0 today. And what did you learn today, MW? I learned that I can get pretty upset sometimes when I can't find plays. I learned that I need to be more patient, and if there's not a play, there's not a play. And I'm good with that most of the time, but every once in a while it really aggravates me when you go take the effort to leave somewhere, to leave work, to leave something, and drive a long way, and then get there, and then there's no plays, and then you have to leave down or without playing anything. It's very frustrating. So I learned that I need to keep working on that, I guess. So right now I'm heading toward home, and not sure if there's going to be anything else tonight. There is an outside possibility of maybe a little bit of poker tonight, but I'm not positive. But I will let you know if that happens, and I'll be back. Alright guys, I am back, and it doesn't look like I'm going to have time for anything else tonight, so for now I'm going to let you go. We'll catch up tomorrow. If you have any questions or comments, my email is mwusa21@gmail.com, mwusa21@gmail.com. See you next time.